Hello class, this is Mr. Doty, and thought I would make a little intro video for the Word portion of Cengage for CAD100. I've had a few questions here and there, so I thought, why not? Let's make a little video that hopefully will help my online, in-person people in case they weren't in class and so on. I do have, so week 2 is the MS Word part of Cengage. And of course, I have the link to Cengage up here. And I have Cengage up. So close these two out. Microsoft Word, Module 1. Learn it now. These two assignments right here, they're not assignments. They're practice. Don't worry about doing them, to be honest. I'm probably going to delete them at some point. This right here is actually a interactive hands-on training kind of thing. You just have to make sure that you do exactly what the computer asks you to do, or it won't be right. This one is basically doing the book project, or actually the tutorial for the book, and then turning it into the computer, and Cengage grades it for you. But I'm not doing that because it's pickier than I am. So, and I can grade it, it's fine. So, let's make sure you're doing the right stuff. This is the book portion right here. If you have a physical book, the assignments, it tells you right here. Now, what I've done for this class, and I don't know if these will stay or not, but I guess I'll have to make a new video. But anyway, I've added for your class the lecture videos from my in-person class. This is raw video, it's unedited, it's long, but it shows you how to do everything. It might be worth your while so that you make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. At least watch this video that I'm making right now. But anyway, those are lecture videos. It reviews things from the first week. And I actually did this on the second day of class of the first week because you guys have more time online to do stuff. So anyway, Word Module 1, you're going to do the review assignment, case problem 1 and case problem 2. Any files that you need for your assignment, you open the assignment, go to view instructions. I tell you exactly what you have to turn in. There are 4 things you got to turn in. There's an option of putting the envelope on the letter. If you do that, it's 3 files. If you do it as a separate file, a separate Word file, there's 4 files to turn in. Anything you need for those assignments is here. Like the Campos letter, you're writing it from scratch. One of these is the July minutes that you have to edit, and the other one is the drinking water flyer that you have to edit. Now, make sure that you don't give me the original files back because I'll give you a 0 or less. How can you have less than 0? Well, we'll just go negative. It just drives me crazy when people do that, and it could be by accident. Remember, when you download stuff, it goes to downloads. So when you click on this file and you click on the 3 dots and you click on download, it comes up here to your downloads. So like if I click download, it pops up there. And then you open it up. Well, it's saved in downloads. Okay? Therefore, you have to make sure that you hit save to update it. It's not going to update automatically. You have to save. So When you're done with everything, the directions tell you to save your project, or it tells you to save it as another file. And then don't forget to hit Control S for the shortcut for save, or hit the little button up top, on Word. Hit the little diskette up here that says save. Okay? All right. So, this is the review assignment. How do I get here to find the review assignment? So when you first go to the read part or the book part of Word in Cengage, it goes here. This is the chapter in the book. It's split into two pieces. That's what that SAM exam or SAM assignment thing is. It's the same thing, but you don't have to do it. If you wanted to do it, you would need to go and download the files. Now, I mentioned in the intro video that to get those files, what you have to do is you have to go under Orientation, Student Data Files, go here, and then open up the file. It's a zip file, so you have to extract it. Extract, and then it'll open a folder, and these are all 4 of the module files for Word. Well, we're only doing 1 and 2, and I've already given you the files that you need to complete the assignments that I want you to do. If it has a file, I put it on here. If you wanted to do the tutorials, then yeah, you would download these and find it again, and then module 1, and then module. These are the book files. This is what you would do if you were going to go through and you were going to do this right here, and you started right here with lesson 1 and you worked your way through it. Okay, it tells you how to do all the stuff in here. You are not required to do this unless you just want to learn it, and that's fine. This is where you get the files for that. Now, the assignment files are on the assignment link. Okay, view assignment, that's the first one. View instructions. All right, now, I could go through this whole thing, but I'm not going to. I did a lecture on it, went through it, kind of talked about it, so you're welcome to look at that. So where are the assignments for this? Well, the down and dirty version of this, which I'm trying to make fairly quick, is you go all the way to the bottom, you click on Review, and here are your here's the directions. This is the review assignment. Data files needed are this, this, and this. Well, look at that. There's this, this, and this guy. Now remember, to download the picture, you have to hit the 3 dots and click on download. Otherwise, it just wants to open it up. Okay? Okay, now you got 4 things to turn in, or 3 files, depending on what you want to do. These instructions, oh, and by the way, the drinking water flyer, make sure that you remember that each line is a paragraph, what they consider a paragraph. Make sure you get your line spacing set up correctly. Read it carefully. It has to fit on 1 page. Make sure your margins are set correctly. Make sure your line spacing is set correctly. You've got 2 flyers you have to make. The drinking water flyer, and then case problem 2 is this flyer right here. Make sure you change the theme to Office 2013 to have correct colors. Well, it's actually Office design themes. Shoot, sorry. It's Office 2013 through 2022. That's what you need. That'll give you the right colors so that when you go here to text effects, which is something you're going to have to do, you get gradient fill gold, accent color 4, outline gold, accent color 4. That's a mouthful, but that's actually one thing. Okay? Text effects, that's this one. If you go to fill, that's this guy. Orange accent 2. Might be a color that you're looking for. Or maybe it's gold accent 4. Maybe it's blue accent 5. Or maybe it's even blue accent 5 lighter 40%. That's darker 25%. So look at all that stuff, and where does it say? Does it say fill? Does it say text effects? Is it your text color? What are you trying to do? And that's where you can find what you need to find. Okay, let's go back to the class. So review assignment, you got your instructions, you go through, do all this stuff, follow directions. I gave you the files. Then you go and do case problem 1. This one is just a letter. It has no files. You are going to create the letter and the envelope and either put it on one or two files. Okay? So you've got the Kettering letter with the attached envelope. If you don't do it, if you do it separately, I'm not going to count it off. It's fine. But you need the letter and you need the envelope. So that's 2 letters with envelopes that you will have completed. Not on this assignment, just this one. But anyway. All right. So that's module 1, case problem 1. Case problem 2, like I said, that's going to be the flu flyer. And make sure you change the theme to Office 2013 to 2022 so you have the correct colors. And here is the files that you need to complete what it is you need to complete. All right. So, like I said, this was the second one, information. And then here's case problem 2, and this is where you got the flu document. And you go through, and it even shows you what it's supposed to look like. It should all fit on one page. Remember that each line is considered a paragraph just on these documents, okay? The 2 flyers, that's what they mean. Everything else, a paragraph is normal, like 4 or 5 sentences, all right? And that's kind of the way it is, okay? So that's all you have to do for Microsoft Word. If you want to do any of this practicing, don't worry about doing these 2 because it's the same thing as going through the book module. Somebody said they were having a hard time downloading the file. Don't worry about these 2. If you want to do something that's more hands-on, do this one. Okay? All right. So, Module 2, this one's the one where you add in, and see, I don't even have these on Module 2, so apparently I didn't think to go back and get rid of them. But I don't want you to be confused. Where it says read, that's the book part. If you want to go through it and learn all of it, do it. I uploaded the videos of the lectures, so you can figure that out and watch it if you want and go through it all. I don't know what you know, and I don't know what you don't know. So ask questions Go through, learn how to do the stuff. But just remember that if you already know something how to do this, then go through and, just do it. Get it done. Review question. You need these files. You go back over here. Look for the Module 2 review assignment. View the instructions. And by the way, hopefully this shows up for you, but I fixed it to where you have the MLA information. You have to fix this. It does not automatically do it. The only thing that MLA will do on the references, the only thing when you go to references here and you set this to MLA, when you do your bibliography, you create a works cited page, which by the way is on a separate sheet of paper, not a separate document, but a separate page. So what you have to do is when you want the works cited page, after you've created all your citations and all that fun stuff and follow the directions, then you'll insert works cited. And before you do that, before you insert the works cited, you have to go to insert and you have to do a page break. Now what that does is it adds another sheet of paper. Then you can go in to your references, go in, works cited, and it'll put your works cited on the next page. That's the correct way to do it. Okay, now we're about done with this section, so try to keep it as short as I can. So part of this was Module 2 review, the review assignment. So I had some people not understand. They're like, there's four of these, but I don't see the directions on how to do this first-time homebuyer file. Why is that there? Well, if you read the directions here, it says complete all 3 documents, save them to your OneDrive. Use the first-time homebuyer document for the formatting help on the refinance document. So this refinance document, you're fixing the settings to be the same as this. So like the heading style, you're going to use it. Go and look at it, and then you make this look like this. Okay? There's only 3 things to turn in. Make sure you read the instructions. Okay. Module 2, case problem 1. There's a resume. You have to go in and you're given some fixes under review. So you have to look at the comments, and then you even have to reply back to the comment that you fixed whatever it asked you to fix. And remember, those files are right here. And you have to take some information from the resume and create this affiliations file document. Okay, so 2 things you have to turn in. Read the instructions, guys. That's all I can say is read the instructions. If the instructions don't make sense to you, please ask. Maybe I need to redo the instructions. But honestly, read the instructions. View the assignment. Look at it. Start the assignment. Whatever you have to do. Get in there. View instructions. What does it say? This one has one thing. It's another MLA thing where you're doing a paper. And you have to do citations and create the sources and all that fun stuff. Okay? If you don't know how to do that, watch the video I have of the lecture, or you can also go through the book part and read it and look at it, and it'll show you how to do it. There's a possibility that if you were to go to this, navigating and formatting a document, this training thing, it's probably going to go have you make sources and things, so this might be a good thing to do. And it should be observe, practice, and apply. It's all hands-on, the way I understand it should be. So, this is how you complete the Word part of the class. If you have any questions, please let me know. Remember, you're going to turn in the files here on the assignment links in Blackboard. And I do have the videos here. All right, that's all I've got for you. Good luck, ask questions, and I hope you don't end up too confused. Have a lovely day.